Good evening. My name is Alwyn Foster, and welcome to LeaderSHIFT. It was once a great leader that said, dress for the job you want, not for the job that you have. So you see, I have on a very fancy button up here tonight. I was going to put on a jacket as well, but I didn't want to, come off too pretentious. Nevertheless, like I said, I just want to talk a little bit about my brand. If you haven't visited some of my sites, please go and do so. You can find me at Twitter forward slash twitter.com forward slash leadershift. All right. You can also find my group, LeaderShift Group, on facebook.com. And also, if you type in LeaderShift on YouTube, you will see a series of my videos, this being the second one that I've done, and also a website, okay, that I have not one, but two blogs up. The latest one is about how entrepreneurs, aka business owners, can move their businesses further faster. And that's a statement you will hear me say multiple times because I think that's important, especially as a millennial. I'm 33. I think that many people want to move further in life, but they want to do so fast. And I'm not so confident that we can all get the things that we want in life fast. But if we work hard enough and properly utilize our leadership ability, we can move faster than others. As we all know, the previous generation and Generation X, but more importantly, the baby boomer generation, which is many of our parents, a lot of them are going to be retiring in the next decade or so. You know what that means for people like us, for young leaders like us? That means a lot of jobs, a lot of opportunities, a lot of careers, a lot of dream jobs are going to open up. And we have to be there and available, properly educated, but not only that, have the innate leadership ability. And I like to say sometimes that leaders are not born, but leaders are made. In other words, you can't control what happens to you in your life. However, you can control how you handle that. And this website, this information, this whole leadership movement is to get you to understand that your leadership can shift you. In other words, move you from level 2 to level 4. Not only can it help you to move there, but it can help you move further faster. Notice I didn't say from level 2 to level 3 because sometimes there is a way that you can properly position yourself and you can move, you can skip a level. One of the biggest ways that I believe you can do that is education. And I don't only mean formal education in schools like Goodwin. I'm at a great school right now, which is Goodwin, but also reading materials, also watching videos, also having people sit down and critique you. I believe something is very important, and I found it helpful in my leadership, and I hope that you take this note. One of the things that I do when I have a mentor, initially I don't ask a mentor to mentor me. Ask me why. I'm glad you asked. I don't ask a mentor to mentor me because the person who is the most capable is going to say they don't have the time to do it. So I'm going to repeat that. I don't ask people to mentor me because the person I'm going to ask to mentor is more than likely going to say they don't have the time. But what I normally do is I invite this leader in my life to come in and watch me do something that is their field of expertise and then critique me. So they watch me present, they watch me communicate, and then after that, they give me tips and feedback on things that they thought could have been done better or more helpful. These are things that help to move your leadership further faster because many people are stuck in the low levels of leadership because they cannot take criticism and they don't want to take feedback. But if you're going to be the leader, you have to understand that people are going to be looking at you and they're going to have thoughts about you and they're going to have opinions about you. And some of those might seem overly negative, but even your worst critic has a point and you should take that into account. Because leaders are leaders because they have influence. And when you listen to people, you win more influence. When you actually hear what people are thinking, feeling, and believing, you get a invisible bond that makes people want to lean on you and depend on you and listen to you and give you time and resources that they wouldn't to other people. How many times have you sat and you listen to somebody speak about somebody and they're like, I just don't like, why don't you like them? Because they never listened to me. Now, we often know as leaders that always and never are words that should be used very sparingly. However, when people feel like they're not listened to, they don't want to be around. And you and I, as a leader, we have to listen. We have to listen. A wise leader named Andy Stanley said once that if you refuse to listen to the people around you, eventually the people that are around you will have nothing to say worth hearing. I'll say it again. If you refuse to listen to the people around you, eventually the people around you will have nothing worth hearing to say. So, like I said, follow up with my website, okay, on Wix.com, okay, LeaderShift. Follow up on my website, on Twitter, my account on Twitter, LeaderShift. Follow up on my Facebook page, LeaderShift. And what did I miss? My YouTube. If you type in LeaderShift, you'll see this video and many others. Thank you to my professor, Professor Lass, who's done a wonderful job teaching this online course and giving me wonderful insight that makes me more prepared to be a social media whiz and get the positive message I have to share out to many people just like you. Like this video, share it, have a wonderful day. And I'm going to help you to move further, faster.